So I joined the program back in 2002 at Bowden Penitentiary, and my parole officer just recommended the program for me because I've been in the institutions for so many years, and thought it'd be just a good way to develop a relationship and just really come into contact with people who had living skills, because I come from a family where they didn't really have those skills. They're into addiction and stuff. So
I had the privilege of visiting Trevor here. I guess we met 2 years ago when he was in prison, and he's since been released, and I guess last year in July. And it's been a real privilege to get to know him better, and I consider him a good friend of mine.
Someone coming in the institution that really cares about you. I mean, when we have our families and stuff, a lot of the guys in there, they don't have family members anymore. They kind of left them, and they just don't have families, right, that care enough to kind of go into the prison system. So I think just seeing somebody come inside the institution month after month, it kind of just gives you a real, you know, like, it just goes to show you how Christian people are, right, how much love they have for people. You know, we're the people that kind of broke into houses, we've done all kinds of offenses, and still they come in and they show us love and friendship.
I think it's tremendously important. There's a lot of people in prison that need some contact with the outside. Often their families and friends have abandoned them, and this is a valuable connecting point for them to actually be with or meet people from the outside, and just to connect with someone other than those that are in their immediate environment.
Man to man, woman to woman relationships, and there's quite a high demand for friendships, for Christian men and women to connect with inmates. Presently there are 214 inmates who are looking for friends.
The first day I arrived there, I could see the guy was very uncomfortable. So usually I use a lot of humor to put people, you know, make people more comfortable. So I made the guy laugh, and I could see in his face almost right away he relaxed, and he realized that, you know, I'm just a person like him. And for me, I found that to go to a place like that, it's not just what can I do for the person, but what it does to me too. So I find it's very important for us to realize that it's not just me, myself, and I, but it's about how can we help each other.
The inmates will ask, well, you know, how's it going? Am I making any progress? Am I going to get a volunteer pretty soon? And so then I feel sorry for the no's that they get from the, well, you'll have to wait, you'll have to wait. And so I would just plead with the Christian population and with pastors, and realize what a field that we have here, ripe unto harvest, like Jesus prays in Matthew chapter 9, pray that the Lord of the harvest will send workers into his field. It's God's field. It's not M2's field. It's God's field. It's God's mission, and it's very, very rewarding. Almost makes me weep. But that more aren't coming, but they'll come, and I take consolation in that too. That it is God's mission. It's not George's.
I mean, they've all taken me under their wing, and I mean, I hang out with them pretty much. Those are my friends, people I'm in contact with every day, every weekend. So I'm in their Bible study group, and I go to all their houses and have meals. We go play squash together, go camping, do all sorts of things out in the community that I've never really done before. So go to operas, go to plays, just do different things and get to experience different way of living.
I found that to join M2-W2 is a lot easier than people think. There's a lot of unfounded fears that people have, you know, going into a jail and all that. But once you get in there and you meet them, generally speaking, they're very friendly people. You know, some of them, of course, don't know how to deal with you at first, but once they know you, they know your name, they talk with you, they realize, hey, we're there because we care about them and so on. So it's just a question of getting the ball rolling, and hopefully, you know, God will do great things.
Go for it. I know that the thought can be a little intimidating. I know the first time I walked through those prison doors, it was somewhat overwhelming, but that feeling will pass very quickly, and we'll find that it's quite a comfortable environment, and yeah, just do it.
Okay, so I wrote a poem, and this is about the M2 program, and just what I think it consists of the gospel, and it goes, What is M2 but a gathering of fruit from a heart that can truly understand that it's more than a deed but a planting of seeds from a kind and compassionate hand that never stays closed but opens and sows the truth that lies deeply within, which works out a faith that it's never too late for a harvest of fruit to begin. So to you who can see and understand and perceive inside this verse you're about to read, I am in prison and call you to visit and gather the fruit of your tree.
Sweet mother, I'm coming home.